Hey, what's up? Lightbolt Joe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1996 classic Christmas film Jingle All the Way. This stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad, Phil Hartman, Rita Wilson, Robert Conrad, Martin Mull, Jake Lloyd. Jake Lloyd, this was 96, so Jake Lloyd played Anakin Skywalker in 99 Star Wars The Phantom Menace. So this was like kind of right before it. Star Wars Phantom Menace took a long time to make, so this was Jake prior to his Anakin days, and unfortunately, he was bullied relentlessly and has not acted since. And I feel terrible, and I want to know what he's been up to. But he was a kid actor. He was a damn good kid actor, too, so I don't know what happened. Having Arnold Schwarzenegger play a father figure, we've seen it here and there, not many times, but this is his most iconic father figure role. He's married to Rita Wilson in this story, and they live next to this guy named Phil. Phil's divorced, has a son, TJ, and he bought TJ a Turbo Man doll months ago, you know, because he knew that they would be sold out. So Sinbad plays this father who's also a mailman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's character of Howard are both trying to find a Turbo Man action figure for their sons for Christmas on Christmas Eve. So they're going from toy store to toy store, sold out, stampedes, mobs, the whole works. They go to a radio station to try to get one when it's just a voucher, and then it's just slapstick humor. That's what this movie is. An hour and a half long. It's 96. It's a comedy, but it's very action packed. It's very Power Rangers ish with Turbo Man, but like you got Captain America as a big wallpaper, you know, on Jamie's wall. Arnold Schwarzenegger's son in the show. So it's a matter of the character development of Howard. You know, he's never home. You know, he always makes promises. He doesn't keep them to his wife, to his son. So how does he keep the promise of getting a Turbo Man action figure for his son for Christmas? So he inadvertently becomes Turbo Man in the Christmas Eve parade that Minneapolis is having. There's also a hilarious scene in the Mall of America, which is near Minneapolis. Right by the Minneapolis International Airport. I've never been to the Mall of America. I still very need to go to the Mall of America. But yeah, so it's a culmination of fight scenes, you know, at the parade, and you have Sinbad's character pretending to be the Turbo Man villain. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Turbo Man costume, and they're all fighting, you know, through the parade. But everybody thinks it's an act, but it's not an act. And then you got Jamie, you know, going up and down, you know, different ladders and climbing buildings to avoid the evil, you know, villain that's trying to take the Turbo Man action figure away that Jamie won as Turbo Man picked him out of the crowd. And the culmination is Turbo Man reveals himself to be Jamie's dad in front of everybody. And then Jamie realizes that he doesn't need the Turbo Man action figure because he's like, what do I need the toy for? I got the real one at home. Classic line. So he gives the toy to Sinbad to give to his son. Merry Christmas. It's a very cute film. It's very quick. It's an hour and a half long. This is the perfect kind of film for me because my attention span is very short. So yeah. Now there was a sequel in like 02, 03, 04. I don't know, one of those early aught years. With Larry the Cable Guy. We pretend it doesn't exist. It's one of those movies that doesn't exist. So the one and only Jingle All the Way, 1996 classic film that it is. I love this film specifically because it revolves around 90s toys. And to see all the 90s toys on the shelf here now in 2020 just brings so much nostalgia. So yeah, good times. Love me some toy collecting. And I hope you love this movie just as much as I do. Mucho mahalo.